Hey guys, it is David over here with a new video for you guys, and what I really want to do is do the pros and cons on Rainbow Six Siege, one of the games that I just got. So I have two days of playing this. Really, not fully 2 days, but I have a lot of hours into this game, just because of how fun and diverse it is. So I'm just gonna be talking about the pros and cons, and it's really like worth your $50. And yeah, you might say, oh, $50, the game came out a year ago. But they're still actually putting out free DLC, and season pass is really good. Like if you get season pass, then you'll just get all the players for free. But even though it might be expensive, the only reason why it's expensive is because there's free DLC still. So since they're giving you free DLC and they're not like Black Ops 3 selling you $15.99 for every DLC that comes out, or $14.99. So that's why this game is way more expensive. So for me, what I really want to say is this game is a tactile shooter. So it's not an arcade shooter. So you're not gonna get into team death matches, dominations, nor you're gonna get rushes like in Battlefield 4. Even though that's a tactile shooter, but it's not as tactile as this one. This one actually is like a raid type of game, so it's more harder and more difficult to actually get kills and do all those things. Because in Battlefield 4, you can actually respawn which is negating this game, which you can't really respawn in this game at all. There's no respawns in none of the game modes, nothing. So that might be a turn-off for most of you guys to say, oh, I don't want to get this game because I can't respawn. But you really just have to pick it up and try the game. Second of all, to really get like the full experience of this game, you might want to like have a crew that actually has the game. Because you know, if you don't have a lot of friends that you can actually talk to and have an actual conversation with, you might not be able to call things and say, hey, go over here, help me. Even though they might be able to hear you, the people without mics, they might have muted you because of how, like, you know, obnoxious you were talking over them, or maybe, you know, annoying them. So maybe, you know, in this game they could really say that some of the game modes, like ranked game modes, you might have to have a mic for that. But I mean, it might be kind of mean to the people who don't have mics or can't afford the mics, or bought this because they didn't, or bought this with the money that they had to use to get the mic. But on top of that, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that you could do in this game, and there's a whole bunch of classes that you could use in this game. And the DLC classes are 25,000 renown, and you get about 256 renown if you did like a really good job, or if you got like a flawless victory. If you did it and you still won or lost, you probably would have got 150. So yes, this might take you like 10 games of you doing actually pretty good, decent, to get like 1,000. Yeah, am I saying? Oh wait, yeah, 1,000. And then it might take you about 100 games to get 10,000. So I mean, even though those numbers are really kind of varying, and it might turn you off saying, okay, this game's kind of hard to get, and the classes that you have might be hard to get. But even though that happens, a lot of things, you might be able to really just put into playtime and grind in this game to actually get the things that you really want in the game. And on top of that, this game is not that hard, really. It is not that hard. I mean, even though it's a tactile shooter, and for some people it might be extremely hard, but once you get into the swing of things, this game really does become like a really easy game. Because as you can see at the top, you can see how many players are alive, which is something that Call of Duty can't really do, because, you know, Call of Duty runs on an old engine, which this one on Ubisoft runs on a really nice engine. That's why everything really does pop at you. I don't think it's like a extremely good one, but it might be like decent for people, because it doesn't look like Battlefield 1, even though this game is kind of older, and it looks better, and it kind of like the gravitational things, it looks better than Call of Duty, honestly, because Call of Duty runs on the 1990s engine, and they really don't upgrade any of their hardware or anything. That's why it runs on a solid 60 frames per second on consoles. Opposed to that, the cons on this game is some of the DLC players are really overpowered. And, well, not really some of them, but two in particular, which is Glass and Blackbeard. Now, some of the people who play Rainbow Six Siege might be saying, what? But on top of that, I'm just saying from my personal experience within these 2 days, these are the people that have been dying, having bullcrap deaths. Like, I would come straight up to a Blackbeard and start shooting him like immensely and just die, or he'll get me to a really low health. Well, I didn't lose this game because of a Blackbeard, but as you can see, there's a Blackbeard right there that was giving us a lot of trouble, and he actually killed about 2 of our players, and so I had to kill him. Oh wait, I didn't kill him right there. I kind of killed him right here. Yeah, so I had to kill him, and it was pretty hard because he had that shield over him. So that's what I'm trying to say, is that he has a CQB rifle, which means if you get up to in his face, or if you're in medium range of him, he will have the upper hand on most of your weapons, because defensive players mostly have submachine guns because you're going to be raiding them. And one of the submachine guns that I found to be really good is Mutes, and he has a really nice special, which is the jammers, which actually jam drones and other electronics nearby. Now, one of the advantages of having this is that drones can actually see they can actually see the objectives in the game and in the maps, so they can see those things, and IQ can see them too, which brings IQ really good. But she isn't overpowered. See, she's not overpowered. The guns that she has aren't overpowered. Now, I don't know from the top of my head as much as I should, because I played about 2 days of this, and it took me it didn't take me that long to really like get used to it. But when I really did get the hang of it, I was going ham. Like, I got one time I got like 11 kills and like 3 deaths. So sometimes you might get good KDs, and sometimes you might be bad. It just depends, because the game is really variabilistic, and to the point where sometimes you might be killed by this guy, or might be killed by that guy, or sometimes like a Caviera might come up to you and she'll kill you, interrogate you, and then see all your players that are nearby, or actually every player in the game, and then she'll be able to kill everybody, or be able to see everybody. She might not actually, that doesn't guarantee her a win, but it makes her have a advantage over you. Now, the other things that could happen are like a blitz might have a shield, and then somebody else might be flanking you from the behind, and then they might kill you. See how Call of Duty, everybody's the same. Everybody has the same things, opposed to, well, they might just have different guns than you, and different attachments, and different perks, and what are those called? Tactics, and like frags or whatever. I don't play Call of Duty anymore, so I don't know these things. But obviously, those games like Call of Duty, or well, mainly Call of Duty, because that's the only popular arcade shooter there. I don't know a lot of other Call of Duty, other arcade shooters out there. But obviously, opposed to this game, the cons of it is sometimes, players might be overpowered, or the nitro cells might explode, or you might get a team kill here and there because somebody just aims and shoots for no reason. And then, pretty much opposed to that, this game is really balanced, and sometimes you might have a really fun time wrecking people, and you might be really mad that you just lost. And it just depends on whatever type of player you are. Like, if you're a player that gets mad easily, and you're really gonna get mad at this game. I did too. I raged a lot in this game, and people have seen me rage a lot in this game. And this game, it really puts it in. It really makes you feel like your heart starts beating, and then you start getting sweating hands, and then everything just starts to get crazy, and you really just feel you really feel good when you get a hard-fought victory like that, like when it's 1v2 or 1v3, and you end up clutching it for your team, or when you guys just go at it and kill everybody, and you guys just say, "Dang, man, we just wrecked that team." And it just feels really good to be able to do that, as opposed to, Call of Duty, when you get all the dominations and you start to say, "Hey, the guys are right there. They're coming from here. They're coming from the third lane. They're coming from there. They're coming from B flag. They're coming from C flag. They're coming from A flag." And it really just feels really, really, really good to get a kill, to get kills in this game, and to get diffuses and stuff like that. It really feels good to do that. And sometimes you might lose, and sometimes you might win, but at the end of the day, you will feel good about yourself. And A lot of things in this game are really like good, and a lot of them are bad, and it just depends on what type of person you are and how you play. And now I'm gonna talk about a lot of the pros in this game, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of pros, which is how much you could really just destroy the map, and how much you could really just destroy everything and then come back and then kill everybody. And then how like sometimes a player might destroy the window or shoot a hole through the walls, or they could kill you, and then after that your friend will come up to revive them, and then you could get their bait and shoot them in the head and kill them all. And it might all mess up, and you might lose that when you use tactics like that, but sometimes it might not be as bad, and sometimes you might actually get a kill or two by doing that. So this game, it really just shines in being a tactile shooter, and it really just does shine of having really nice graphics, and how how user friendly it is. And sometimes you might mess up, but it's just a good game to me. I don't know really how to. I really just went through everything that I really could go through. So I'm just gonna be talking about the gameplay and how much the guns are really like balanced out. Submachine guns do medium to slow damage, medium to short range damage. They're really good in CQB, but they're not good at CQB if you're going against a shotgun, or even a semi-automatic shotgun. You'll kill people quickly. And drones you could kill and get 10 points each. I think so. Yes, drones you could get 10 points each, and if you get like a signal loss from your mute, then that'll be good too. And then sometimes like you could go outside and then kill everybody and stuff like that. And then some guns are really good, like the Glaz's sniper is extremely good. Like he could come up to you, and it's semi-automatic, by the way. There's no bolt action sniper rifles as I know of in this game. There's none whatsoever. There's probably only one sniper player in this whole game, which is Glaz, and his sniper is overpowered because he could come up to you with it, and then he could go away and snipe you with it. So it's just he's like a CQB slash long range fighter. Now sometimes you might lose because of how slow the fire rate is, dependent on what type of gun you're using, or what equipment you're using. Like if you're using a flash grenade, you stun him and then you kill him. But he just really does show that snipers are really good, especially if they're semi-automatic. Now, yes, this game might be realistic in that type of sense. Like if somebody shoots you with a sniper rifle up close, yeah, it's gonna kill you. But at the end of the day, I feel like it should be kind of simple action, not semi-automatic. Or sometimes it might be like kind of like messed up, but sometimes you might have a good time, sometimes you might have a bad time. And yeah, so it's pretty much my review on it. I should probably give this game depending on everything, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because of how much potential it has to be a really nice game. And it really is living up to most of it, but there's just still some more things, more key fragments that they really do need to fix. And they really have made every other player perfect but the Glaz. The Glaz still needs to be kind of more nerfed in a sense, but even though they haven't nerfed it like a lot, they have nerfed it once because he could shoot through castle walls and stuff. And at the end of the day, is this game worth all your money? If you have some bucks. Obviously, if you don't have 50 bucks, I think you gotta buy it on PC for cheap. But that's just dependent on if you have a PC. Like if you have an Xbox 360 or Xbox One, if you have the money to get it, get it. Really, because this will really make you like feel. It will kind of bring you back to like playing video games and stuff like that. If you haven't played video games in a while, this will be a game to kind of like have fun with. And it kind of brings fun and tactile shooter, and it brings it all together so you can really have a variable type of game instead of just a game that plays same, just different players and different play styles. And it really just depends on who you are and how you play. So I'm gonna really just leave it to the gameplay at this point, so you could just watch me play the game if you really want to, or you could just click off the video because I don't want to commentate for 44 minutes. And so there you go, guys. It's Needy Dense over here, and I will see You guys.
Fortify the room. You need to keep the hostage secure. Op 4 is securing the biohazard container. Stop the hostiles from securing the container. Prevent further access to the biohazard container. Op 4 is securing the biohazard container. Intervene immediately. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. You need to locate the biohazard container. Well done. Biohazard container located. Ten seconds before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. Biohazard container located. Proceed to its location. Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat. Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Biohazard container location unknown. Keep it secure.
Activate jammer.
Stay still, fixing it.
One op 4 remaining. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated. Locate the biohazard container. Good work. The biohazard container has been located. Op 4 last stop standing. Ten seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. Biohazard container located. Proceed to its location. Secure the container. Securing the room. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Coño. Bueno, así está bien, así. Pero si este güey habla, no me jodas. Cállate, pero. Aunque vamos a entrar como todos un pro.
Need to find the hostage. Confirmed. The hostage has been located.
Hostiles found. Second floor.
One friendly remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Be advised, your drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. The diffuser has been secured. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Drone ready. Drone activated.
now secured.
Placing cluster charge.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Friendly, last operator standing. We have been eliminated. Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
He's in position.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. 10 seconds remaining.
Loading mag!
5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
door!
Camera feed up and running.
Boarded door. Reload.
You will be detected if you remain in this area. If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. Your location has been compromised.
Reloading!
Armor up.
Leave now. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Secure the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Camera in position.
Swapping mags!
10 seconds remaining.
Place device.
5 seconds to insertion. Biohazard container location unknown. Keep it secure.
Camera feed up and running. New feed active. Aiding friendly.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Deploying sensor.
Setting barricade!
Friendly, last operator standing. Down to 15 seconds.